Hello, hello. You're with Music Passport, and we're going to present you music ambassadors from all around the world. Today we have with us Vincent Wilkin, who is basically originally from Belgium, based in Bulgaria, plays African traditional instrument. So let's see where this journey will take us. So hello, Vincent. How did you start with music, and what brought you to your instrument? Can you share with us?
Actually, I was a medical student, and I really didn't like the studies. But when I did an internship in Africa, I fell in love with the sound, and then I brought back the instrument, and then I married the instrument. So the medical thing went in the like a second wife. So music became my main thing.
And what music now means to you, and do you manage to make your living out of music? And if so,
Yes,
how?
it's very difficult, but I hardly can do it. So I teach. I teach online, and also I help people with music, with PTSD, who have trauma, anxiety, and that kind of stuff. And when I have concerts, I also give concerts.
Great. And do you have some preferable music style that you like to play? You play African music, and
Uh, I actually like to play many styles. One of my favorite is Balfolk because people are dancing.
okay.
But I also like to improvise and just like play kind of a meditative stuff, and I just play whatever comes to my mind. It's not rehearsed. And I also play traditional music from Africa, sometimes from other countries like Azerbaijan. That kind of it depends on who I meet and what I have to do. So I play actually many styles.
Great. You mentioned Balfolk. So how did you discover Balfolk, and what does this old world movement, dancing movement, means to you?
My brother went to a Balfolk event, and it was a Balfolk event with. It was only like maybe 60 years old going there, and when I arrived, I thought, okay, this is not going to be fun, but it was the best event in my life, and it was really fun. It was really communal, social, and very down to earth, very humble. And from that time, I completely fell in love with this, with the Balfolk.
And today we're going to hear music compositions that you wrote, right? And can you share a bit how your composition and creative process goes, and what are these tunes mean to you, how they became live, and do you have like stories behind some of the tunes? And
Some tunes are just created on the spot. So I start with the movement of the dance, for example, and then I try to put it into music. Or maybe I hear something from another dance and then I'm trying to shape it into something new. Or sometimes I take tunes that already exist. Like today I will play something that is actually Georgian traditional music, but we will dance it as a jig. So it's also possible to take from other tradition and make it into a Balfolk tune. So that is also possible.
amazing. Can you, so now you live in Bulgaria, so can you just share some thoughts about how do you find the Bulgarian traditions in music and dance here for you personally, and how it's different from where you come from or from the Balfolk, for example?
I think it is really the most amazing thing. One of the most amazing thing about Bulgaria is that there you really kept your tradition alive on music and dance, and that is very unique in Europe because most countries either they lost it or it's something that is really in a corner. But here you can see it in a village. Like saint days, you can see it in weddings, you can see it on TV. So it's not something that is dead. It's for me, at least, from what I can sense, it's very much alive, and I think it's very important for a country to have songs, to have dances, to have music, because this is really like the cement between people. This is what I feel. And in our countries, like my country, Belgium, it's completely disappeared. Now it's coming a little bit back, but I think it's very crucial for a country to keep this alive, and I think Bulgaria is doing a really great job at it.
Great. Thank you for your thoughts on this. It's really inspiring, and I find it, yeah, a bit proud of it as well. So, what are your future? Do you have like some future projects with music, and what do you plan to do like the upcoming
Well,
times?
I want to do more Balfolk and play around Europe if possible, if people hire me. And I also have projects in India, and I want to go to India also to work with Indian composers and that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
great. Sounds exciting. So that's for today, folks. Thank you for being with us on this journey. And you have one more stamp in your music passport. So see you on our next trip. Ciao.